IDOC interview related questions. Okay, and as part of that, today I came with one small concept and what is the use of that, and I will test and I will let you know. So the option is like we have outbound IDOCs. Okay, in the outbound IDOCs, if the business requirement is you want to send uh, multiple IDOCs into one batch. Okay. And even not only business requirement, even based on the discussions with interfaces, okay, every day how many IDOCs can be created for respect to object, maybe three or four, and what is the critical of the data? If it goes once in a day, is there any kind of issues, or else it should be always the data should go immediately. Let me give an example. Any new master creation and all, it can be once in a day or once in a 3 days, like that we can send. But any transactional data, for example, goods movement happened, or purchase order is created, or automatically invoice receipt is created in the system, these kind of things, it should be immediate. We have to activate, mostly it will be immediately they want to send. But some masters and some kind of transactional data, the third party system which is expecting the data from SAP, it doesn't require for a immediate transfer for every time. So we have an option, we can send, collect all the IDOCs of today and send at once. Okay, we can run the batch job at evening 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, whatever based on business requirement we can do that. So I'm going to explain in this video what is that option and where we can activate it, and what is the behavior of those two options. In this video we are going to learn. So if you see the partner profile of that partner and the destination system, that combination, and also our IDOC type. Okay, for these combinations, when we have maintained certain kind of a setup, based on that system will behave it. There are two options. One is transfer IDOC immediately. Second one is collect IDOCs. So transfer IDOC immediately means whenever you trigger that IDOC, whether it can be through output type or any change pointers and all, system will immediately send the IDOC to the third party system through interface. The interface will get the data and they will send to third party system based on their format, XML or whatever the format they need it, the data will be sent. Collect IDOCs means the system will collect the IDOCs, whatever it is getting generated. It will keep all those IDOCs in 30 status, IDOC ready for dispatch. So this collection of IDOCs, we can set it based on the interface team. We can tell that how much data we are sending. Okay, we can patch 5 IDOCs per batch. One pack we can send. Okay, or else 20 or 30 or 100. That number we can input. So that system will, for example, there are 50 IDOCs are in 30 status. When you run it, system will, they will segregate 25 into one batch and 25 into one batch, like that. So these packs will be helpful to consolidate multiple IDOCs and send to the third party system, but not to each IDOC one by one, one by one. So according to my experience, if every day we are generating too many IDOCs, okay, and then we have to use this option collect IDOCs. At the same time, like I mentioned, that is there any transactions which should be immediately affected. Let me give an example of one of the projects where I worked. Okay, the third party system wanted to do certain kind of a transfer posting. They need the stock, so they need that reference goods receipt document. So in that cases, when the goods receipt happened in the first step, the data immediately has to send to third party system, so that they are going to use that material document number as a reference for any other goods movement or any of their process in the third party system. For such kind of a business requirements, we need to decide whether it is immediate or every 1 hour or once in a day. Okay, this every 1 hour, every once in a day, in that kind of a cases, we use this collect IDOCs option. If it is immediate, we activate transfer IDOC immediately, so that immediately we are pushing the data to interface, the middleware. The middleware will collect the data and they will send the data. They also have a settings. Whenever data comes from SAP, I immediately send to third party system. Or else they also have a thing like immediately they want to send, or else they will have send the once in an hour. Okay, they have their setup based on the business requirement. Okay, let's see the testing and also where this configuration, everything we are going to see. So /n WE20. Okay, when I plan for the end-to-end IDOC things and all, I will explain you that what are the step-by-step configuration we need to do, or if you want to trigger an outbound IDOC and all. Okay, for this case, we are directly coming to the partner profile. Partner profile will play key role in IDOC setup because most of the cases, if you use the standard message types, IDOC types, and port will be created. Okay, those things and all will be set up by the basis and interface related, whatever the data they have given, that we need to assign it. So the partner profile is the one which we maintain in each system. Okay, that will play the role whether to what kind of setup you wanted to do when you are sending the data. Okay, those kind of things will be derived from this partner profile. So in this partner profile, today I'm going to teach you this concept, the specific that requirement and that concept by using Material Master IDOC. So let me go to the partner profile LS, and we need to select the destination system where you want to send it, the partner. Okay. Here I'm using the partner. Yes, receiver logical system. So this is the partner who is receiving my data. Okay, it can be the interface, the middleware system related where we are sending the data. So if you see this receiver system, it has the partner and partner type is logical system. The logical system details are available. Here we need to maintain the outbound parameters because we are sending the data. So I'm showing you the material master. So matmas is the message type. Like I mentioned, this setup is controlled at the combination of a message type and the partner details. Okay, for this combination we are going to set up. Now select that and click on detail screen. In this detail screen we will have the message type and the basic type. Basic type means IDOC type. Okay, basic type, IDOC type. Okay, and the receiver port. Okay, the port will be created as part of sending this data. So in this setup we have a output mode, two options. One is transfer IDOC immediately, and second one is collect IDOCs and send as a pack. For example, if you select transfer IDOC immediately, just click on enter. See, the pack size is automatically changed to 1 because one IDOC one time we are sending. If you go with collect IDOCs, system will expect some quantity here. For example, if you keep it blank, it will ask you, please enter the value of per packing size. Every 10 you want to send, you can mention. The collect IDOCs, we need to discuss with the middleware, what pack size is suitable for them based on the data and the compatibility and everything. They will tell you that 25, 25 or 100 or 50 or 10 that we can maintain here. Okay, first we will check the transfer IDOC immediately. So once you select, I told you, system automatically changes to 1. See the message here. The packet size has been set to 1 because transfer IDOC immediately means immediately it will go. Let's go for our testing now. So in the partner profile, I activated 1 because transfer IDOC immediately. Let's go to material master. I will make any changes to any of the material. To 34. Okay, what data we are going to change? Let's go and update something in MRP. GKP1 0002, my location. Okay, we have a reader point, I think. Let me assign the MRP group. Okay, I'll just assign some MRP group here. Saving. So once you save, we have made changes to the material, and now you have to trigger the IDOC. You can trigger with BD10. So the BD10 IDOC, the message type is matmas, and which material you want to trigger? 234, these two options, and click on execute it. See, one master IDOC setup for MatMask. One IDOC is generated. Now go to WE05 today's date and direction outbound, and current status. You don't know the status, right? You can just see MatMask 05 is the IDOC type. Logical message means message type, MatMask. Okay, you can give both or else only a basic type, that also fine. So once you give this one, you will get the today's IDOCs created. Okay, you can take the latest IDOC. See here, this IDOC is successfully created with 03 current status. And if you see the data, yes, 234. Okay, which data we make changes? MA, RC, GKP1, GKP2. There are two plan data. We change it to GKP1. So see EKGRP, TSPO. I think this one. Let's see the field name of MRP group. SS16N, MARC, MRP group. Yeah, DASGR. Yeah, DASGR, PP01. This is the MRP group. We just changed it, right? This updated data also is going from SAP to the destination system. Okay, this is 03 status, green color, because we select the option of immediately, so that system has changed that one. Now what we do, go to, I hope you understand the first option, transfer IDOC immediately. It has gone immediately. Now we will test this collect IDOCs. For this, what we have to do, session WE20 and select your partner. Select this locked by. Already we put it in open. Yeah, so that you go to the selection option. Now I'm selecting the collect IDOCs. We select the collect IDOCs and pack size, let us give a 5. Every 5 IDOCs system, when you run it, the system will take, if there are 20 or 30, system will split into 5, 5, 5, 5 as a 1 pack. Okay. So now we are see this saving now. Okay, I selected the collect IDOCs 5. Now let's go to testing. /nmm02. Let me take any of my materials. MM60 GKP1 and take any one material. Okay. /nmm02. What data I wanted to update? Go to purchasing GKP1. Okay. Let me activate 0001 purchasing group 2. I will change to something we can keep it in. Okay. We just keep it something like some professional look. Okay, we just select this one, MD1, general procurement. Save the data. Okay, now we are going to trigger the IDOC. So as part of testing, program to run in the background. So the steps will be like testing steps. If you select the testing steps, create or change material. Second, run BD10 to generate IDOC. Okay, these two are common. This program to run in the background, this is required for IDOCs with, this is required for collect IDOCs option. For option, collect IDOCs. Because for the first option, we don't have to run this. Okay. For first option, we don't have to run at all. Because already it become 03, so no need to run. But for the second option, collect IDOCs, we have to run the program to run. The background job is this one. This is required for the collect IDOCs. Let us go now. Yeah, I'm going to run the BD10 /n BD10. Pass the material which you want to. If you don't give, what happens, system will search all the materials who are created and changed in the last setup, and then it will last few days, and it will collect all and send the IDOC. So we are passing single material, so only IDOC we want to generate related to our material. See, one IDOC is generated now. Now go and see the WE05. Today's date. You can see here the last IDOC is 1330. Let us go inside that, and okay, you can see here. See, this is the material code, right? This one is sent. What do you want to verify now? Whether your plant related data, whatever you made changes, right? Whether it is affected or not. See this EKGRP, you change it to MD1. When we are checking the material, it was 001, but we updated to MD1. So system is sending the latest data to the external system. Here you can observe this IDOC status is in 30. Waiting for dispatch. All these 30 we run every 1 hour. You can keep the batch job, or every once in a day, or thrice in a day. Okay, like that we will have we can run the batch job based on the requirement. Now this 30 IDOC we are going to change it. How you are going to change? /o SC38 /n SC38. This is the program. Execute it. Okay. Here we can have a specific IDOC types we can run. Otherwise, mostly when we run this background job, IDOC number we don't know, right? Because those are will be generated always, so that we create the batch job at IDOC type level. Okay. And also the message type. For example, multiple, if you have that also, we can use this one. So this logical message and basic type, and send completely option Y we can use it. Okay, we use mostly that option Y. Send okay, send implicitly up to selected IDOCs in queue. Whatever in the queue, you can select and send it. Okay, we use the same option. So for this variant, for this output or input variant, we run the batch job for every 1 hour. So system will collect all the IDOCs and based on pack size. For example, it got 70 IDOCs, pack size is 100, then all 70 will go as one pack. If the pack size is 25 and we got 70, then it will send 25, 25 and 20. So like that, that is a benefit of pack size. who can decide the pack size? We have to discuss with our middleware team, and also the data also we will check it, and they can tell that okay, data looks huge, let's make it pack size of 10 10 once. Okay, data is very less, we can keep pack size of 50. So based on the load size, the size file and all they will consider, and the pack size decision, and we need to take what you call opinion of the middleware also. Middleware team also we need to discuss and finalize the pack size. But immediate or collect IDOCs, that is purely based on the business process and the requirement. Okay. If you are not having urgency of the material, why should you send always immediate one IDOC, 1050 one IDOC, 1055 one more IDOC, 1059 one more IDOC? It's not required. Right? If they don't have a too much urgency, once in an hour it's required, then we can keep a batch job and once an hour, and pack size we can keep it 100 or 50 based on the size of the data. So the system all collect once and send to them. It won't be like one. The load also we can decrease by sending every time, going to middleware and middleware sending again, going to middleware and sending again. So the pack size will help them to collect all the data at once and send. So that will be, this is good to send as a pack sizes, but like I mentioned, we need to understand the business requirement also. If they need immediate, or else they can wait till 1 hour, no impact on the business at the third party system, then we can use it. Mostly master data are good to go for 1 hour, or once in a day, or twice in a day, like that we can create the batch of. But transactions mostly we should send immediate. Okay, PO creation, goods receipt happen. Okay, these kind of things it should be mostly immediate. Okay, now I'm executing this program. You just imagine this is running in the backend. See, system collected 2 IDOCs which are with 30 status, and it converted already. Now we are going to see our IDOC number 30754. Come back here only, just refresh it. Observe 754 is going to change to 03. See, our IDOC has changed to 03. I hope in this video we learned how to set up the message type and IDOC type for all those combinations, collect IDOCs and transfer IDOC immediately, and what is the use of that, and what benefit the business can get it, and we also can decrease the load on the middleware system, sending every day 1,000 times, send it and go there. Otherwise, make it pack and send only 100 times or 50 times. Okay, as much as we can use the collect IDOCs option until there is no impact on the business. If there is any impact on the business, immediately we have to trigger. So these are the points, and I hope you like this video. Transfer IDOC immediately and collect IDOCs, the use of the output mode options in partner profile in the outbound IDOCs. Okay, I'm going to come up with a few more concepts and different testings of IDOC, info record, or material master, different objects, and also different options. Okay, I'm planning a few concepts which are specific concept. I will take it and I will explain and the uses. Okay, once we get familiar and all those things, definitely I will plan for end to end. Okay, by checking the wherever IDOC type I can it's possible, then I will definitely do that video for the end to end. Thanks for your support and watch my videos. And if you like it, don't feel hesitation sharing any of your Telegram or WhatsApp groups, because the content which is available for free to all of us who wanted to enhance their skills. If you know the concept, like I know that 4 years, 5 years, 6 years of experienced people, maybe 20, 30, 40% of videos are good for them. Remaining videos may look like, yes, I already learned. So then you can share with your SAP cycle, somebody will get benefit. Okay, if you want to share knowledge, it don't have to be your document or your videos. You can share any of the good content, what you learned. You can share with them, somebody will come to know and somebody will enhance the knowledge. Everybody will not know everything, because even when you're based on the projects and some objects we work newly, then we will learn it. Somebody has already worked that object 3 years back maybe, So it's not nobody knows everything. At the same time, everyone can get a chance to work on the new objects based on the project requirements. So we just have to enjoy the learning of new things. I will come up with many IDOC videos in couple of days. Thanks for support and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Have a good evening. Thank you.